to fix that up after the fact. But I'm here doing a bit of a beer review and gameplay. I'm on my 4th week of having bronchitis. I'm on the back end of it now. I've got a little bit of a lingering cough, a little bit of a phlegmy nose. I'm not going to get much on the Aroma, but this is West City Brewing White Ale, 4.9 ABV in a 440ml can. It's got pretty cool can art. And let me see if I can get this sound in the mic. Going to pour it in a tall glass. Pours pretty light in colour. It's straw colour, or lighter than straw colour. It's got large foamy bubbles, but that means that that'll dissipate pretty quickly. It's pretty heavily carbonated. Before we get into a game, guys, I'll explain what a white ale is. It's a wheat beer, has a golden it is golden, savoury, and it flies by the name of white ale. A good white ale is also known as wheat beer. Is a low alcohol wheat beer. It is lightly carbonated, despite that this is heavily carbonated. Tastes like amber waves of grain, punctuated by spice and orange groves. So I've got a viewer. I don't know who that is. I'm just going to quickly grab the link of this live and send it to someone that may have been, mate, don't even ask. Taken some time away from social media, business, everything. Currently not in a good way, but that's life sometimes. So let me just see if I can get this link. Here we are, it's come up. Just gonna grab the link, guys, before I start. Gonna send it to someone. And yeah, the head's gone pretty much straight away now, guys, but we'll get into the game with the Houston Rockets, and we'll just see how we go. Someone else has joined now. So I'll try to get the aroma on this. My nose has been shot. Can definitely smell that it's definitely a wheat beer. Getting a touch of orange, citrus notes. It's sort of like a bit, so like it's a bit spicy on the smell, like clove, and sort of banana elements. It almost smells like a Hefeweizen.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm just taking a sip.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the
Yeah,
Jet
it's
Smith
nice, guys.
and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Pepsi Center, the site. Denver Nuggets, the home team, and today they'll be playing against the Houston Rockets.
Bit orangey.
The Rockets come into this one after the win against San Antonio.
It's got that sort of like, yeah, Hefeweizen type elements where...
Riding high right now. And All-Star weekend approaching, always a big stage, but
Excuse
how
me.
desirable is it
Sorry about that.
players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is
I'll
important
actually
as it
talk
used to
about
be?
the beer after the words
when
here,
Miami
because you
Heat
probably don't want to hear my words,
won the
and
NBA
this it would be a bit
championship, small
confusing.
market
So
team.
I'll talk about the beer after
They're about
this
29th
startup.
market, you know, San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champions, small market team.
All right, let's get into it. So yeah, it's like a Hefeweizen. It's not strong in taste. It's very easy drinking. I had one can a little while ago and I didn't really appreciate it based on, it was just the start of knowing I was sick. So I literally had no sense of smell. I had the sorest throat and I probably didn't appreciate it as much.
You look at the Rockets. They're looking to start
Hit that
this road
Payne.
trip off with a win and
Bang.
continue their winning streak.
You know, Kevin, on the heels of a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team
Actually,
going on the
like
road
this.
with confidence.
So I
to
read off
continue
the
their
side of the
good play.
can.
And that's definitely the way you
A
prefer.
traditional Belgian blonde ale with a solid wheat backbone with fresh coriander seeds, orange zest, and New World hops, delivering a delicious hazy ale with a twist. It's definitely not really hazy. The clove taste I was probably tasting is those coriander seeds.
In at the 2. Jordan kicks to Pope.
It's pretty well constructed beer, guys.
It's Jordan on the wing.
Henry
Nailed
there got
from
lost on the
three-point
screen.
land. Jordan's got his first 3 points.
Now,
of the
I
game.
didn't change the uniform of the Houston Rockets, but they're wearing their old gear.
They set the pick.
Oh, Givens.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact.
So
on
it
the
wasn't
shot.
Hamry before. It was Givens that
Check
got
out
lost
the
on the
Western
screen.
Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Denver, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And of course,
So I pretty much
just
slept
need to
all
take
day
it a
today.
game
I
at a
got
time.
home from work last night, sat in my
they've
car,
had just the kind of season you knew they were
had a bit of
capable
disassociation where I was
they've
just
got all the talent in
spaced
the world,
out, not really
but how
even
about
thinking, because
maximizing
I've
it
just
to
been
the full?
overthinking for a
Well,
very
there's
long
never a
time
question
and
about the talent. I mean,
running
they've
my
got enough of that. It
business
was just a
and
matter
working
of
away
they
from
could get the
home,
most
pushing
out
out
of it.
14-hour
Now
days
here's
with
Jordan.
travel.
A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Good little two-man action there.
And I'm
but
just
they can't get the shot
knackered.
to fall.
Just really,
Yeah,
really
but that was a
knackered.
beauty, good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
To the middle.
And one,
And that
and
one
one.
goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in. Left
Hopefully I
and
can
right.
get Payne to the Hall of Fame before that
We'll
happens.
see how
So
long they can keep it
potentially,
And the Rockets making
if
a
I'm
change
still in
here.
Melbourne,
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for
so I
Denver?
do plan
Guys, they are
potentially
dialed
to
in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any
get rid of
time getting
the
into a
rental I'm
groove
staying
in
at,
this
quit
game.
my
The
job,
other thing that's helped them early tonight are
and
the
just
points
maybe
they've
live
been
out of
able
my
to
car and
convert
become a
off turnovers.
gypsy because I've had
Denver
enough
leading by
of this
15.
mainstream
A
life.
minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Payne passes to Peters, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, I've already started looking at free
That free throw's
camping
no
places
Man, they are just living
in
at
New
the
South
line.
Wales.
Yeah, doing an
Not too
outstanding
sure, like,
job of
if you actually
attacking
legally
offensively
can
and forcing
camp
the
there
And the second
and
free throw.
stay
good.
there.
Rockets trail by 16.
But I've just had a gutful. You know, my business is nowhere more advanced than where it was 3 years ago. I'm hemorrhaging $570 a
Into the
month.
paint, that is a work of
Basically
art
made
there, dead on target.
$1.69 this financial year with my online course because I've only had 3 sales in that whole year.
No good.
My work that I've got currently is just topping up that.
Always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just
But
enough
I'm out of
to
pocket
keep him out of
$570, so like I'm not even really saving any
5
money.
points in the game.
Obviously, I quit my job to become a
I'll
PT.
tell you what, the post play has
Pandemic
been
hit.
rock solid right off the bat.
Got down to my
It
last
really has.
$1,000.
They've
Had
created
to
a lot
withdraw
of
the
high
pandemic
percentage
support
shots in
with
the
my
paint here
super.
already.
And
End
here
up
are the Nuggets
buying
now.
a course to
12-point
learn
game.
how to create an online
Now the pass to
course.
Strickland. Dishes it to
Purchased
Payne.
some
That's in, and he's now
help
3
with
for 3
the
and looking sharp.
Defensively,
business
they've
stress and
got
anxiety
to
coach,
sustain
which
the
costs
intensity.
money.
Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
That was
Yeah, you
still
got to
whilst I was
turn up
labouring
the
3 days a
dial
week,
on
only
the
earning
intensity at the
$500 a
defensive
week.
end if you're them. It's still early,
And
but I
with all the
agree with you.
lockdowns, had to
And
take
yes,
the
sir, that one
promotion.
drops.
Promotion's
And
got
there's a
me this
pattern
far, but
starting to
at what
take
cost?
shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, he's gotten through. He's gotten through Payne.
To go. Payne's got 10 points.
They're
Payne
allowing
just
sky-high
becoming
field
a
goal
train.
percentage. That won't
An
get it.
old 39-year-old
Not at all,
train.
Buck. You rarely see a team surrender points.
He's got the old
this easily.
crankshaft
They have got
starting
to
him
do
up.
better.
Here's Coleman. So the whistle
Mate,
blows
I
on the
follow
shot
many
with 2
things
free
but don't
throws for
follow
the
them at the same
contact right
time.
there.
Like, I'm an Essendon supporter. We played Sydney today, and all I did was sleep for 5 hours. So
And he's got his first free throw
I
of the
love
game.
sport.
And
I
that
don't
84%
ever
free
get to
throw
watch it.
percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. Payne. And no
Ooh.
good trying to get that
My
one.
mate bought
And as
an
we
old
conclude the
work
first
ute
quarter,
off
a
me.
one-sided game so far.
He paid
Nuggets
$3
ahead.
grand and was going to
They
pay off
lead
the
by
rest.
13.
Engine
From
blew up
the
on him.
Pepsi Center in downtown Denver,
He's a
we're back in
mechanic.
moment.
So he actually plans to. I've called my losses on that, you know, and I'm not gonna dog a mate around. He got me out of a hole just by buying it for $3 grand as opposed to the $7 grand which we agreed upon. But he's basically going to pay for my roadie and my
And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
part that needs to be fixed on the Subaru, so I can give that to someone
Some turnovers.
in the Lismore floods. $18,000 worth of car, giving it away. When I'm financially in a hole myself, it's just I came up with that idea in the pandemic when I was fortunate enough to keep my job, and that's just who I am. And if I have to go down with that ship of an idea, oh, well, that's what I'll do.
Here's Payne. Rebound by Garcia.
There's some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Jordan.
Oh,
Payne
bang,
with the
Payne.
to the inside. Givens. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So anyway, back to the beer.
Repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
I really rate that. I really rate that. I was a bit skeptical when I had it about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Now here's
And it just shows you,
5
like,
points in the game.
you know,
Over to the left
society
wing. All
really,
sorts of time. Shot is good, and
we,
the Nuggets
as a
lead get
society,
down
we
to
really
just
like
12
latch on
points
to what
with the
people's
basket
opinions
from
are,
Pop.
and we kind of almost gravitate towards just jumping on what someone's saying without trying things ourselves. And look, I've rated a beer, like a craft beer, a 4 out of 10 before. This is going way back.
Was shaky at best.
But who knows? I could have had a bad
The
batch.
game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for
It may have just been a bad night where I didn't feel like that
Here's
style of
Payne.
beer.
A 32-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Yeah, and he also did a great job.
But like, if I had have done
there.
like a reel and I had given this a rating when I didn't like it, I probably would have given it a
Outside
6,
Jordan.
maybe a 6, maybe a 6.5. Drinkability, I probably would have given maybe a
Pass to
7.
Paul.
But as it stands now, drinking this can whilst I am partially
Left side,
over my
Garcia.
sickness,
4 on the shot clock.
I'd probably give it a
Just his first
drinkability an
attempt.
8 and a rating 8.
Comes
So it
off
just
the
shows
front
you
of the
that
rim.
With the success
never
they've
to
had
really,
rebounding
like, make your own
basketball,
opinion
they're
on things,
right
is
where
basically
you'd
is what I'm
expect them to
saying.
be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an
And I actually wish I had another can of
They've
this.
been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And so here is Houston after the Nuggets pick up 2.
Oh,
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
is that you still, Zakar? Are you still there, mate? With that one
That's good
viewer
from
watching?
Garcia. And so Garcia nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing.
So mine are
initiating
23s that I
contact,
coach in basketball in A grade. My centre, Darcy, who back when I used to coach him at Falcons, when he was my only tall, I was trying to get him to play as an inside big because he's a very stocky big, but he's got a great outside shot. And anyway, I'm now coaching for Phoenix, and I have been for quite a while now. And his team didn't look like they were playing again, so he came across to my Phoenix side. And obviously Jai and Riley went to the ones. I had the twos for a bit, and then my mate CJ stopped coaching the ones. Hey Taz. So yeah, I end up having Darcy come across, and the last 2 weeks he's dropped 18 threes, and
he hits the second from the line.
Scored 44 last week, and
we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball.
38 the week before, and we're just absolutely flying. After grading, when we went 1-5 in grading, we're 3-0, and we're looking really, really good. Stayed where we were after grading because I was never going to put us down. We're way too good to go down. I've never been about that.
It's a big high bouncing goes in.
They're going to get an M1 here.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Zaka asking the tough questions.
And he can't hit the second. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest.
She's got 3 lovely kids.
Against the San Antonio Spurs.
It's not set in stone that I'll come to New South Wales because certain things have to happen for that to take place. But that's what I hope to happen. Who's winning? Denver, me.
Here's Pope. He had 37 points in the win against San Antonio.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks.
You know, me and Taz struck up a friendship through our Whole Foods business that we do online. Oh, crossover. Oh, you just robbed me of an assist. Strickland.
He dishes it to Payne. The 10-footer finds the target. Payne's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the recognition of the mismatch.
And she's an absolutely amazing woman.
And so we wrap up the first half. Nuggets lead by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. Denver was looking great right away. They put together one great play after another, and at one point, led by... And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes.
So if Logan's watching, Taz, I played 2K16 back obviously with 2K16 came out. I used to play an online league with some mates, and when I started up, the Milwaukee Bucks were taken. Excuse me, as I do a beer burp. And so I picked the Nuggets, and so literally from 2K12 I've literally picked the Nuggets as the franchise that I use. Dunk that. And so Cecil Payne is now 39. We're currently in 2032 season, and I'm trying to get Cecil Payne to the Hall of Fame. He was my first auto-generated rookie. He got as high as 98 overall. He's now currently 75 overall because of his age. I've currently got him on a player lock in this season.
Payne dishes to Ewing.
Oh, whoops. Travel. I thought he was going to go up for a layup. So I forgot to take my finger off square.
First in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
Been asleep all day, and I've just had this beer and playing this game. Mood's picked up a bit. I might try I might do another game after this, if I'm honest, on another live, and try one of my brother's
Houston moving the ball around.
Sparkling nails.
From 18 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backdoor.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The shot's good from Jordan. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game.
Anyway, Taz, I really hope you had a good day with Peter and Charlie.
Payne, guarded by
Hope
Jordan.
your kids had a really enjoyable time. Oh, get through, Payne.
He's against Jordan. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 18
He's
points in the
lost
game.
so much
He
pace.
just big boyed it right there. The height
My
advantage
player
he's got
got
down low. Really
corrupt.
difficult for them to defend.
And Jordan
Oh.
gets it to go.
My player
And he
got
can
corrupt.
time his passes so perfectly. Wow,
Is that
what
Logan
an
who
assist.
typed that?
Out of bounds.
Oh,
Houston
no.
takes possession.
Got pushed out of bounds.
While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. In third, the Rockets.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really,
Did
I
not
think
know
it's
that,
the
Zarka.
energy
Did not
with
know
which
that.
they've played.
You know, I really appreciate, like,
There's the pick. Here's Philemon.
I know I haven't really been able to do any of your
Loses a man off the
reviews.
screen and lays it up and in.
I don't know, I think I'm maybe like 3 or 4
got 8.
They've had
reviews
assists now
up
their
on my
last
new
3
phone
baskets.
that I need to
And it's not
upload.
just their
And then I'm
passing, but
square,
also the
I
body
think.
movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
So it's Denver now.
Ooh, nice pass by Gibbons.
So sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
I'm just going to clear my nose, guys, because you probably don't want to hear me do a massive snort
And
back.
really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Garcia with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes.
Got bronchitis working out in the rain
Garcia passes to Coleman.
and then driving home for an hour and a
And
half
the
in
Rockets
damp
getting
clothes.
another bucket right there.
He was 80 overall. On what 2K, Logan?
There's the dish to Payne. Deep.
Oh, hit that. Oh, Payne. Oh, Payne.
And when he's
Is
got that
insane.
much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really
I'm
tough
really upset
on
that
the
that beer's
defender.
finished.
Easy three-pointer.
What's the
The
time?
3 quarters of play all in the books.
7:17.
And this one all but over already. Denver on top, running away with this one.
I have had...
From the Pepsi Center in
Okay.
downtown Denver. We're back in a moment.
I have only had the one beer. I have napped all day. I'm wide awake now. I've got dishes all up in the sink.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth
But maybe
quarter.
this is what I need. Maybe I just need to have a bit of fun tonight. Just doing nothing other than playing the PlayStation. Maybe I do my washing and my dishes tomorrow. I'm going to do another snort back, guys.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. We've got Payne, and it's Barnes in at the 2-guard position.
Wow.
In the game for the Nuggets.
The only problem, in a blowout, in a massive blowout, they're more likely to play non-starters or like deep bench players. So when
Here's Wilkes,
Payne was
and the
pretty
shot
much on
is
these
good.
stats
Excellent communication on the inbound.
at three-quarter
play there, guys.
time, I haven't been able to get to
Position.
maybe 30
The
points
pass
to
was
Rhodey's
as it
only
needed
2
to be, on
rebounds and
time
2
and on
assists.
target.
Out of bounds.
What?
Houston takes possession.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing. On occasion,
I
it
definitely
does
need a
happen.
new controller.
Denver making a switch here.
Why was Westfall playing as my point guard? That's hilarious. That's what happens when you're on player lock.
Rockets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. He kicks it to Buford. And Ewing with the block. Dishes to Payne. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. It's Ewing high post. Just 5 on the clock. Payne
Oh.
gets a wide open look.
Oh.
Offensive rebound.
Most of the time,
That was a
shot will
great
go down.
look.
Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And it's blocked. Three-pointer.
Hit that, hit that, hit that. Oh,
Mission
wow.
incomplete.
How
His
did he
fifth
miss
miss in
that?
14 tries. Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams.
Trying to get his
So we could
points
have
up.
a few more twists and turns down the road.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The screen from Ewing. Passes to Payne from deep three-point range.
Nah,
No good.
that's never going to happen.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's Pope. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What are
That
they?
fast break went according to plan.
What a what?
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Payne. He feeds it to Ewing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. Payne kicks to Ewing. Pass to Gibbons. With the floater. Rockets with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
So we win 104-78 against Houston Rockets. We have been trying to get Woodson over from the Houston Rockets for a while now, but we haven't been able to put a package together to get him. We do have a plethora of talent to be able to throw at him if we want. But I'd have to give up my 2 first-round picks at the end of this season, and they're both projected in the top 5. So I don't want to give them up for an aging centre. But we'll see who the player of the game
Kevin,
is.
thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
His accuracy from the field
Hamry.
was pretty eye-catching.
Obviously, we didn't see most of him because he was a starter. We don't get to see him when Cecil Payne's not on the court.
In my opinion, his passing is what really drove them to this win. He did a fantastic job of spreading the ball around.
Don't know why they were glitching there on the replay of just showing Cecil Payne shooting that 3.
Kenny the Jet Smith,
Well, it wasn't even Hamry.
and the rest of the 2K
But anyway,
Sports crew.
I digress.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Alright, so we'll quickly have a look at the box scores. Ellis obviously didn't see as a starter, hit 5 of 8 threes. He's very interesting. He's got 99 standing shot 3, and his moving shot 3 is 99. So he's a great offensive force there at 6'7". His defense is not that bad either. So obviously he was, when we got him across, he was the reason why we got rid of Owens and rid of Henry. Because we definitely didn't need him. Payne had 21, 2, 2, and 1 with 3 turnovers, with a plus minus of -3, so not great. Hamry obviously had a double-double there. Knox had a double-double. Barnes had 5 blocks. Westfall, Westfall is 23 and 75 overall. I don't know why his rating's gone down. He's got bad ankles. Thanks, mate. And thank you for saying take care to Taz as well. So yeah, my thoughts were to maybe trade Westfall, Strickland, Peters, and I'd probably have to give up a pick if I'm honest, and I don't want to do that. He's not on their roster. He must be injured. Either that or they've traded him away, which I doubt it. Now I'm intrigued. So we'll look at their players. Daryl Pope, 3 years in the league, he's 80 overall, had a 21-3-2-1 game. Thomas Bryant there at 34 had a double-double with a block. And not a lot else. It's very interesting. I had Doyle Peacock on my side about 3 seasons ago. He's only 31 now, but he has regressed something chronic. He's 68 overall. I had him when I had him a couple of seasons ago. Obviously, he clashed and he didn't want to play with Cecil Payne, whatever. He was close to 80 overall, and he was a really good player at 6'3", being a tall point guard. I'm really baffled at that. And if he is 68, could I get him on the cheap? Could I get him on the cheap as like a backup point guard? Interesting. What's all these okays? Just bumping up my comment count, are ya? So I'm very interested to see where Woodson is now. Excuse me. Probably leader in the background going, he needs his medicine. So where's Woodson? Where is he? Where is he? And I'm intrigued. Unless he, so he may not have been traded. He may have just not he may have not re-signed. Yeah, he may have not re-signed. So where is he? Let's go to centres. No, he is. He's there at Houston Rockets. He's injured. So why wasn't he coming up on their roster? PP, I don't know. What's PP mean? So yeah, this guy's 26. Anyway. I'm feeling a little bit better after playing that game and having a beer. I might go to Dan Murphy's. Yeah, I'll be back, guys.